The chairman of Cllr, the national body that represents town and parish councils. And as you might guess, I get to chair and talk at quite a lot of conferences and events at local, regional and national level. And when I say a lot, I mean a lot. Now, I'm being honest with you when I say I have a particular pleasure and real honour today in chairing today's historic event and welcome you all here to London, to the very first meeting of people of groups from across the country campaigning to set up new parish councils, and those county associations of local councils are providing you with the much needed help and support. Now, this week is historic for a number of other reasons, in addition to bringing you all together today. Two new parish councils have their first elections on Thursday in Chadwick End, Solihull, and in Queen's Park, Westminster, here in London. Campaigners in those areas have been where you are now and are proof it can be done, proof that it's worthwhile. And as a parish councillor myself for over 16 years, which is not great compared with a lot of the parish councillors I meet as I travel the country, I know it's worth fighting for. I know firsthand how people coming together through a parish council can make a difference, and they can get things done and help people improve their area. But I have to say I'm particularly excited about London's first parish council in decades, because I didn't realise how historic it really is. I thought that parishes were abolished in the 60s, and they were. But they were civil parishes and not parish councils. The last parish council in London was actually abolished in 1936 in North Ockington, 18 miles east of where we are here today, on the border of London, borough of Havering and Essex, making the efforts of the residents in Queen's Park in the northwest corner of Westminster, just a few miles from here, even more momentous. A decade ago, Cllr campaigned to change the law to allow parish councils to be established in London. It was a nonsense that people in any other part of the country, yet in the city here in London, they could not set up a parish council, but everywhere else they could. We've got the law changed so people in London could have more of a voice, more of a say over their area. We've got the law changed so people in London could benefit from the hyper-local democracy and grassroots government. We got the law changed so people could put the heart back in their community through a new parish council. Power to the people. Precisely what is happening in Queen's Park. And as chairman of Cllr, I couldn't be prouder. This week is also momentous, as it's our first ever Create a Council Week. Time to coincide with today's event and Thursday's local elections. Create a Council Week aims to promote the creation of new parish councils, to raise awareness of the help on offer through our government-funded programme, and to showcase how parish councils around the country are making such a difference. And I want to say a big thank you to everyone here for playing your part in our Create a Council Week and in our programme. A programme which is providing vital support and funding to help county associations reach out to people and groups in unparished areas and to raise awareness of parish councils. But even more importantly, providing much needed help, advice and funding to those areas who want to set up a parish council. So back to today's event. Why are we here and what's in store? Well, we're here because we think it's important to share experiences, ideas and good practice. And today's programme is designed to do just that. Shortly we'll be hearing from one of the government ministers who is responsible for communities in parishes, Stephen Williams MP. Stephen and the government want to see more parishes created and to make the process easier, which is why we at Cllr have been calling what we've been calling for. He's also put this money where his mouth is by funding our national programme. While unfortunately Stephen can't be here in person, he has recorded a short video message for you. And I'm delighted a senior civil servant in Stephen's department, Ben Llewellyn, is also with us and will be able to say a little more about what the government thinks of parish councils and the work to put communities in control of their areas and their decisions. So a really big focus of today is about you all meeting each other, chatting, swapping notes and stories, and making connections. And I know I came in earlier this morning and there were 2 people in the room and they said they'd learned so much already at that time by just chatting to each other, so that was great. So what the government thinks about parish councils work, the communities are in control of their own areas, and like I say, so after the tea break is our speed dating session. This will be another first for us. We've not done that before. But this part of the day is designed to ensure all the areas here get to meet all the other areas. It won't be quite about finding your ideal match, but you will find out you've more in common than you thought with others. Lunchtime provides more chance to network and chat, and for us to take photos and videos of you all as part of Creator Council Week, capturing your stories and your passion for your places. Then our spotlight sessions will delve in a little deeper into campaigns in Fenton, Stoke-on-Trent and Ashford in Kent, with a final session to discuss how we take the Champions Network, all of you forward, and what support you might want in the future.